Hi everyone, my name is Kyle Venema. I started Venergy Momentum Oil and Gas in 2014 as a private oil and gas mineral and royalty consulting firm serving land, mineral, royalty, and non-op working interest owners within the South Texas Eagle Ford Shale, Austin Chalk, the Haynesville Shale, and the Permian Basin. And we've since extended out to many other productive basins across the continental U.S. We offer many services such as mineral and royalty consulting, current and retrospective appraisals. We help with inherited minerals and royalties, as well as settling title and revenue discrepancies. And we also help clients buy and sell mineral and royalty interests. Venergy Momentum exists to provide consulting, education, and support for current and future mineral and royalty owners. Most mineral and royalty owners don't know everything there is to know about the assets that they own. All they know is that someone long before them told them to never sell your minerals and royalties. Well, this is no longer good advice. Owning minerals and royalties is a great responsibility, and just like any other asset or investment, if you're going to own it and manage it, you better know as much as you can about it. You shouldn't just sit idle and do nothing but collect royalty checks if the interests owned are producing. By doing this, there could be many missed opportunities to capitalize on your investment. The problems we are able to solve for current and future mineral and royalty owners are, first, we can help you find out what you own and educate you on your specific interest types. And by specific interest types, I mean whether it's actually like a fee mineral interest or a fee royalty interest, and there's different types of those, or if it's an overriding royalty interest that was carved out of a lease at some point. So there's a lot of different interest types, and it's very, very important to actually know what type of interest that it is that you own. Second, we can help you find out where your assets are located, how to locate them, and what resources to use. Every state has a mapping system of their natural resources for like oil and gas. And so, and it's like a GIS site, so you can actually hone in on the location of your assets by putting in certain information within the system, and having somebody, kind of needs somebody that's a professional that knows these systems to actually kind of identify where these interests are located. Third, we can help you find out what's going on with your asset, what stage of development's in, what's going on in the particular area, who's the operator, and actually what kind of wells are being drilled. So these are all important pieces when actually determining a value for your interest, because there's so much different criteria that actually goes into it outside of just what type of interest they are. Fourth, we actually can teach you how to manage your asset going forward, kind of instruct you on the do's and don'ts. And I'm always happy to explain in an easy to understand way the ins and outs of mineral and royalty ownership. It can be confusing and also emotional when attempting to understand what to do, how to get started, but just know that we are here to help. Venergy Momentum is not a traditional oil and gas company that goes out and drills or explores for oil and or natural gas. We work with private mineral and royalty owners and their subsurface contractual rights, if you will, that traditional oil and gas companies try to lease and drill. We are also different from other mineral and royalty consulting firms in that when it comes to selling minerals and royalties, we are quite selective in the prospects that we take on. We look for many different characteristics that help us determine a high success rate for all parties. Some projects we take on, and unfortunately there are some that we don't. And the projects that we do take on, we feel that it's an advantageous situation for everybody to actually take on that project. And the ones that we don't, it's typically because it may not be the right time to actually work on this project. We may have to wait for a later date, maybe wait for additional activity to happen. So we try to help as many people as we can, but some that it's just not the right time.